What if you could turn every raid into a jackpot? Isn't that the best? Imagine your world being a place of shining emeralds and mind-blowing machines. With the latest raid farm designs, you can do just that. This raid farm could be the most rewarding structure in Minecraft Bedrock 1.21. That is mostly because of the emeralds galore, where raid mobs drop emeralds, which will leave you room to trade with villagers for rare items. It will give you access to enchanted books, diamond gear, name tags, and more. And from now, you don't have to grind for rare items. All you have to do is trade and go. At the same time, evokers drop these life-saving items, which can be a coin for survival. It is just so perfect for hardcore or survival mode, where you can take on the End, Warden, or Nether Fortress without a pinch of fear. Now when it comes to killing raid mobs, they will yield insane XP, useful for upgrading and repairing gear. If you combine it with looting 3, you can use it for massive loot boosts and faster leveling. Apart from these emeralds and totems, the raid also drops other useful loot like enchanted books, crossbows, iron gear, saddles, and banners, which are literally like a treasure chest. So by these raids, you will find your way to a steady supply of these valuable resources without much work. Now, let's see how to build this beast. You have to start by building 100 blocks up on the surface and placing an oak leaf at the end of it. Now, you have to build 5x5 platforms using leaves from here, and make sure you place a ladder to go up and down. Now, break those leaves as shown on the video and place a double chest there. Then, you should place a hopper to funnel it and keep a slab over the top. Now, build 3 block walls around the slab and you can use glass for it. Then, break those 2 glass at the bottom and build 13 blocks up above and extend 4 from these sides. The next step is to build a wall to cover everything, and the inside place, the lava bucket, is shown. Now, in another corner, place 2 blocks and place a water bucket there to build a flow and cover the wall from the top using leaves. Now count 4 blocks down from the top and place leaves and 2 blocks like this. It is for the bed and it should be like this. Now add leaves around the bed and make it look like this. Now you have to get a villager up in your setup. The villager should reach the top of the platform. Once the villager reaches, place a compositor near the bed and add the last 2 leaves. Now, it is time to remove the platform and go to the nearby pillager outpost, and extend 25 blocks in it to any side of your choice. And when you get a pillager having banner, kill it, and grab the ominous bottle. Now, go up to the platform and drink the potion. It might take up to 1 minute to start the raid. Run a few test raids to ensure all components function correctly. And you can use Looting Sword 3 for the best rates. These are some tips and tricks that can make a difference in your raid farm. You can prevent mobs from spawning outside your farm by lighting up caves and nearby surfaces, so that they will spawn the most in your system. Now you can increase drop rates by using weapons enchanted with Looting 3, and set up a system to automatically kill pillager captains, ensuring a continuous supply of the bad omen effect. And it is your responsibility to timely check and clear out collected items to prevent overflow and lag. Trust me, once this farm is built, it runs with minimal effort. It's like building a gold mine that runs itself. And don't wait any longer to flex your building skills by making the most effective raid farm that will bring you a fortune. Your world won't be the same anymore. A raid farm in Minecraft Bedrock 1.21 isn't just a build. It's your loot factory. And believe me, once you've got a raid farm running, you're not just surviving, you're dominating. So are you ready to find a place for this raid farm in your Minecraft world? Tired of running out of iron just when you need it most? Not anymore. Because this iron farm will break the game for you. This farm makes 2,000 iron per hour. While you can build it in an hour, villagers are stuck in minecarts. No messy redstone. Just pure iron, that too non-stop. This is a compact, beginner-friendly farm that pumps out more iron than you'll know what to do with. In just 20 minutes, this monster churns out 8+ stacks of iron. That's a full beacon every hour. And what makes this farm stand out from others is the following features. There are no laggy mechanics or sketchy glitches. This is a clean, smart Minecraft engineering that was built by keeping efficiency in mind. We're using a multi-village setup with perfectly synced zombie scaring mechanics. So every golem spawn is intentional and every iron drop is captured. Iron is one of the most used resources in Minecraft, and this farm hands you a limitless supply. With over 2,000 iron per hour, this farm becomes the silent engine behind every big project you do. It saves time, cuts the grind, and gives you the freedom to think bigger and build faster. So first thing first, to make this game-changing farm, you need the following materials. You need a stock of solid blocks, and it can be stone, cobblestone, or anything that is spawn-proof. Then you need glass blocks, slabs, and walls along with trapdoors. Then you need beds, a workstation, and villagers for the setup. The rest of the things are the same as that of other farms like zombies, chest, hopper, lava bucket, and water. Now, are you ready for the magic? First, you have to find a flat open area far from any village or beds. And keep in mind that you will need a 25 by 25 block space per module or more if you are planning to expand. Now you have to set up the villager pods, and for that, build 3 pods, each 3 blocks high, 5 by 5 wide, with walls and a roof. Place 3 beds and 3 workstations inside each pod, where you should add 3 villagers. Then surround the pods with glass or walls, so villagers can see the zombie later. Now you have to add zombies. For that, dig or build a pit or platform visible from all 3 pods. Now you have to drop a zombie into it by naming it so that you can stop the despawning. But make sure that you ensure the visibility to the villagers. You can use trapdoors to trick villagers into thinking the zombie can reach them. This will increase panic, which boosts spawn rates. Now it is time for the golem spawn platform. Above each villager pod, build a spawn platform and leave 2 blocks height above villagers to allow golems to spawn. You have to surround the platform with walls or fences to guide golems inside and cover it with slabs or light blocks to prevent other mob spawns. Now at the center of each platform, place water sources at the corners. Funnel all golems to a 1 block wide drop chute, and they will fall into a kill chamber with lava held up by signs. Now it is the turn for the killing chamber. Below the chute, set up a lava blade 2 blocks above the hoppers, and place 3 to 4 hoppers per module, which will lead into double chests. Now all you have to do is make sure that the zombie is visible to all 3 pods at once, and wait for the villagers to sleep and work once. This isn't just a cool build, it's a game changer. With a steady 2,000 plus iron per hour, you'll never worry about resources again. No more grinding for hoppers, worrying about anvils breaking, or hunting for iron deep underground. This farm powers redstone machines, trading halls, and mega bases. It frees up your time so you can focus on what matters, and that is building, exploring, and dominating your world. Whether you're starting a fresh survival world or leveling up your game plan, this kind of upgrade is a necessity. So don't sleep on it, build it once, and you'll never need iron again. So, are you ready to build an iron farm for your Minecraft world? Ever wish mobs would just come to you? Yes, an ending to your tired night run for bones, arrows, or gunpowder. With no spawning and no endless caving, an easy XP will get you limitless free loot. And you are just minutes away from building the easiest mob farm in Minecraft Bedrock 1.21. And guess what? It doesn't need a spawner. But why is this so important? Because to be honest, spawners are rare, and grinding at night can be very boring. And building huge complex redstone farms? Not for everyone at all. But mobs still spawn naturally in the dark, and this farm turns those random mobs into a 24/7 loot, an XP machine. With no spawner, you can build this farm in your first few Minecraft days, and it'll carry you to the endgame. All you need to kickstart it is 64 plus solid blocks. They can be cobblestone, wood, stone, or anything else that you have handy. Apart from that, you need 4 hoppers, 1 chest, and buckets of water. You need about 20 trapdoors and slabs, apart from signs, and, of course, a little patience. You have to start by making a double chest and connecting 4 hoppers at the back. Then you have to place slabs on top of the hoppers and place blocks as shown on the screen. It should look something like this. Then the next step is to place glass blocks and add 19 blocks to the height of these glass blocks. What you do next is very important, and you have to start by placing blocks as shown on the screen. You have to do it on all sides to get something like this. You have to start with 20 blocks. And why 20? Because most mobs take fatal or near fatal fall damage from that height. Now you have to make a 2-block high wall around which will let you make a platform and wall in the next step. This is the center hub for the entire farm. Now inside this, you have to fill water from all 4 sides. It is like you are building 4 arms, like a giant stone plus sign in the sky. Then place the trapdoors on the sides and open them. This is where the fun starts. And don't forget to place the trapdoor on the platform with 1 block gap between each. Mobs see trapdoors as solid blocks, so they walk right off without even realizing it is a trap. Now we go roof mode. Now place a temporary block to make the roof. Once you make the roof, place the torches on the roof so that the mobs can't spawn there at night. Make sure there are walls too, and it should be like a box so that it makes the whole inside pitch black, which is perfect for mob spawning, even during daytime. Keep in mind that the darker it is, the more mobs you get. Under the hole, you already have 4 hoppers feeding into a chest. That's where all the goodies go: bones, arrows, gunpowder, rotten flesh, and whatnot. And to use this far, you have to set the farm difficulty to peaceful, and then set it to hard. Also, make sure that the simulation distance is 4 and not more than that. Now, set your render distance to 5 or a little bit more, depending on your potential and game plan. Apart from that, for a higher rate, you can light all the caves that are around the farm so that mobs can only spawn in the farm and nowhere else. Or you can go up 100 blocks and make it in the sky, which is a better idea. And this is what will happen exactly. Mobs will spawn in the dark on your platform, and, of course, they will walk off thanks to trapdoors. The next second, they will fall 20 blocks and can't help but land in your water funnel. And that's it, they will be straight into the hopper kill zone to pass you all the goodies that you need. But one thing to keep in mind is that you can't build this farm in river biomes because mobs won't spawn there. Now here are some pro tips that will change your game forever. Build the farm over an ocean or high up in the sky to boost spawn rates. You can also add more platforms on top for more mobs and more rewards. And remember, stay 24 blocks away to keep the spawn rates high, but don't go too far or they'll despawn. And there you go, no spawner, no redstone, no sweat mob farm. That works like a charm in Bedrock 1.21. Easy XP, endless loot, and what more you need, right? There is nothing better for survival mode and great for early games. Now are you ready to try your luck with this mob farm? Let me know in the comments. Smash that like button and share this with your fellow Minecraft pros. Make sure you're subscribed so you never miss an update. I'll catch you in the next one.